Hey friends, this is Nick, and I call my channel DZ Performance, and I really appreciate you tuning in. The adventure I've got to share with you this week is I took two motors over to McVeigh's over in Ohio to do some dyno testing. I took a 400 small block, but the one I'm bringing you this week is the results and the specs on my little 357. McVeigh's over there in Ohio is the home shop of Bill Hodgkins of Old Man's Garage. I actually got some footage of his giveaway car, just kind of a walk around, and also him picking up his motor that he dynoed that he was putting in the giveaway car in Vicky's El Camino. So if you stick to the end, I got just a couple walk around videos of those two cars, and I'll roll some of the clips of this little 357 running. Once again, it's got dart. Excuse me, it doesn't have dart. It's got double hump GM 461 casting heads, 202 valves, 1.6 on the intake, but I'll go through the full specs. Another fun thing that I tried is I ran my 1000 CFM Pro Systems carburetor on it for a couple pulls, and then I switched to my 770 Brawler. Now, everybody would probably agree that a 1000 CFM carburetor's too big for a little street 350 motor, but I tried it anyway just to see what happened, because that carburetor seems to make great power on everything I try it on. So let me roll some of these clips, and I'll be back to give you the full specs and review the dyno sheet. Okay, I'm back to give you the full specs on this little 357 cubic inch small block Chevy and the results that I got from dyno testing over at McVeigh's dyno service machine shop in Ohio. Before we get started, I appreciate everybody that watches. I don't do a lot of takes, and I throw these videos together just to share the information. So I stutter and cough and make mistakes, and I correct them at the end or correct them at the time. But thanks for bearing with me. But on to the specs on this little 357 cubic inch small block Chevy. It's a 1976 block. It's an 010 casting, 4-bolt main block. It has windage tray studs that holds a Z28 style windage tray. It's a cast crank. A cast crank on a 350 is a 3.48 inch stroke, and then the rods are 5.7 factory style 350 rods. They're upgraded with ARP rod bolts. They have forged flat top pistons. The forged flat top pistons has a 5cc dish, valve relief dishes in them, and the combustion chambers on the cylinder heads have been milled down to a 62cc size. So that combined together has got me a compression ratio. Excuse me, the head gasket is a 0.039 thickness. That is a Felpro. The pistons, the block is undecked, so the pistons are sitting in the hole approximately 22 thousandths, and it gets me a compression ratio of 10.1 to 1 compression. The cylinder heads have 202 intake valves, 1.6 exhaust. They have a basic bowl blend pocket port. They are gasket matched and just cleaned up and smoothed out cylinder heads. So the hydraulic roller cam that's installed in this project is at duration measured at 50 thousandths valve lift on the intake. It's a 226. The exhaust measured at 50 thousandths lift. The duration is a 232. It has a lobe separation angle of a 110. It has a valve lift on the intake of a 530. On the exhaust, it has a valve lift of a 540. They're run with extreme energy hydraulic, extreme energy roller rockers. And the cam is a hydraulic roller with hydraulic roller lifters. So the intake that's used in this project is an Edelbrock RPM with a 1-inch custom spacer that's designed and I make here at my shop. So the first project first pulls we made was with my Pro System 1000 CFM carburetor, and that carburetor is probably agreed on by everybody out there that too big for a little street 350 motor. The results that I got from running that carburetor was a 425 horsepower at 5,200 RPMs, and the torque was 469 at about 4,000. I was surprised the carburetor seemed to work perfectly. It worked just fine. Then I switched to my 770 brawler vacuum opening secondaries. The secondaries are wired open so that it works properly on the dyno, and it made 1 horsepower less. It made 424 horsepower, but made the exact same torque. It made 469 foot-pounds of torque. The curve, I'll show you some of the graphs. If you watch till the end, I'll post some of the graphs and pulls. It was slightly better with the 750 down low, but if you was drag racing, had low gears in the car, they probably perform almost absolutely identical, the 1000. I think this motor was kind of the breaking line of where you wouldn't want the 1000. I've said in many of my other videos that my Pro Systems 1000 for anything over 500 horse was always the best carburetor. And that's pretty much true. This is just kind of the 420 horses, a little too much for it. So I'm going to tag some of the videos from that I got to take of a walk around of Bill Hodgkin's Old Man's Garage, his giveaway Impala, and then also his wife's El Camino, a 65, beautiful El Camino. I'm not usually a fan of the El Caminos, but this one's just wicked, beautiful, cool. This is Nick. I appreciate you watching.
She leaves the track, doesn't make it 2 miles. She didn't even make it a mile up the road.
So, take it all.